Welcome back to the SunBet Poker Tour. It is 2024 and there are big things on the horizon on Africa's richest poker tour. We are here to chat about what is to come. So, Marc, Mr. CEO of MJPT, you can kick us off.
Hey, good morning, Caitlin, and welcome to our viewers. Yeah, very excited about 2024. Lots of new things in our schedule. Couple of changes. We added an event to Pretoria, so there's 2 stops at Times Square this year. Very excited about that. We shortened up 2 stops. We shortened up Boardwalk and Durban. We felt like those series is just a little bit shorter, but a much bigger impact in those regions. We're looking forward to that. And obviously Sun City, which we'll discuss in depth shortly. And of course, Cape Town, which has just been amazing for the last 2 years, and it's growing. Lots of international visitors coming there. This new partnership with the Hender Mob, they're already advertising the Hender Mob Cape Town Millions. Winners from each and every Hender Mob event around the world will win a seat into the Cape Town Millions. So very, very, very excited about that. Lots of new recreational players coming onto African soil, and we're pretty excited about that.
And that's something we've been working really hard on, is getting recreational players into the game, giving them opportunities to win free entries into satellites, come down, play, have fun, enjoy, get the experience, and then hopefully moving on to bigger buy-ins and bigger wins.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's got to get in at like a ground root level, and we're pretty excited getting players in from all levels. Like you said, free rolls every single day. We're running free rolls at the moment. Just try to get people into this game so that they can enjoy it and have that feel of success. It's a wonderful feeling when it doesn't matter how big a tournament you win or place or final table. It's just a really nice feeling. Like in any sport, if you achieve well, you feel the success. It's lovely.
Yeah. One of the highlights of this year, or leading into this year, is obviously the race to Sun City. The time now is the last chance you will have to qualify for Race to Sun City, so it's quite a big build-up moving into Times Square.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting too. I've had a look at the leaderboards. It's pretty tight and compact. Top 40 on the Hender Mob rankings on our tour will qualify for that. Plus, we added another 10 from satellite winners. And the satellite winners are actually very aware of their spots and their positions because they ask us to update every day. That was a really cool concept for us, Players that attended satellites were rewarded purely on attendance. You didn't have to achieve well and do well at poker to actually get your spot. All you had to do was pitch up and you collected your points. So it was a nice loyalty program from our end, and we're very excited. And there will be quite a few spots that open because there are a number of people on the leaderboard that could have qualified in 2 spots.
Yes.
Like on the Hender Mob leaderboard, and of course on the satellite leaderboard, you can only qualify in 1 spot, and obviously your highest spot would take that place, and then somebody else would come in. And then there are a couple of internationals that are on that leaderboard, like Maxwell Young. I saw him. I don't know if you can remember a few that probably won't attend, so that'll make space for some new people.
Yeah, and it's a massive thing. It's going to be a 2 million rand free roll. Just come to Sun City. It's 1 million rand in cash prizes, 1 million rand in value ads and giveaways and accommodation and presents and prizes. So it's going to be really exciting. It obviously is worth it to finish higher up on the leaderboard, because that way you'll start with more chips at the start of play.
Yeah, so like whoever finishes in top spot will start with like 350 big blinds, and the guys at the bottom will start with 100 big blinds and everything else in between. So we haven't left anybody short or anybody to get in there for a flip. 100 bigs is plenty in any poker tournament in the world, and everyone will have a nice fair chance. But obviously the guys at the top will just have that extra little bit to gamble, but they earned it. They earned their extras.
So moving on to Times Square, lots of fun events. It's the first time we're having a Welcome to Pretoria. We kind of copy-pasted that from Welcome to Cape Town, which was a huge success. It's a really, really fun event, so we're kicking off with that at Times Square.
Yeah, quite nice, starting on a Wednesday for a change in Joburg or in Pretoria, as opposed to starting on a Friday. So a nice event on a Wednesday afternoon with 2 flights, 500,000 guaranteed. It is a really nice event, and it's probably more for the locals and for people coming out of town. And then that evening, you can come down and play some PLO with me. We've changed it up. We made a 25k PLO, just because there's quite a big demand in Pretoria for a bigger 5-card PLO buying kind of event. So we've catered for that, and I'm pretty much looking forward to that event.
And then on to one of the staples, the Mega Million. This has just become one of the greatest events. Everyone loves the structure. It's a massive chip stack to start. It's a fantastic slow structure. You get so much play out of it. 1.5 million rand guaranteed. Loads of satellite winners.
That'll be crazy.
going in.
Yeah. So, the 1.5 million will be absolutely crushed. If I go back and think about the Mega Million and its origination and how it started, it's just something special for us because we needed to put something into our structure or into our series just to combat a few problems that we had, and this thing just came out and it's absolutely fired off the charts. Every time we go out there, we break the record with the more and more and more players. So it's really a nice event, and it's a good size event.
It's a really playable event because it's not quite a high roller, but it's a bit bigger than the main event. So if it's someone who's kind of trying to up their game from the one to the other.
Most people love the game and the structure, and we often get told that this is the best structure in the series.
100%. And then we are going to be having something very exciting that we've done at Times Square before, and it's always been a massive success on that Friday night. The Super Satellite, where we have guaranteed 20 main event seats. It's going to be big. It's going to be fun. It's very exciting.
Yeah, last year was quite a good. I remember it was like a big ordeal. There were like 3 pits full.
I think we ran out of tables.
It was our first birthday as well. We were handing out cake and doing all of that fun stuff. So I remember that being huge. So don't forget that date. If you're not playing in the Mega, come down for 20 main event seats guaranteed. The chips are going to be flying around. The rebar bags are going to be flying around. It's really going to be a fun event. We guarantee 20. Last time we got 24, 25. The first time out we guaranteed 20. We got close to like 30.
Almost 28, 29.
So it's going to be fun, and we expect it to be full house. Don't be late because you will stand in the alternate line.
Yes. There is a limited amount of space in the poker room. And then, of course, we've got the Super Stack that happens twice. It's a fun event. It's also become quite a regular.
It's just a nice filler, We guarantee the second one for $500,000. That one crashes. It normally goes double. But it's just a nice event to play on a weekend for somebody that doesn't want to come and play the entire weekend. It kind of gets finished in one day sometimes, or 1.5 days. Very fun structure. First level 90 minutes. And it's also a nice event for people that bust out the events just to jump into something. It's affordable, playable, and fun.
And then moving on to one of the headline events, the Businessman's Invitational, Business Person's Invitational. 125k buy-in per person, 250k per team. We've done it before at Times Square, where the rules are that pros are not allowed to play unless they are invited by a businessman.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. My little baby that I work on every year, filling up quite nicely. I think 11 or 12 entries into that already.
12 teams.
When I say that, I mean entries, I mean teams. So that's already 24 players into the mix, hoping to get it up to 16 teams, which is 32 players. And it will go off very nicely and very successfully, and we're looking forward to that. But the one I'm very excited about is this Sunday, this team event, the South African Club Championship.
Yes.
That has now really become something fun and special for us. We run it twice. Our PokerBet friends have won it twice. I can tell you that we are confirmed 3 teams from Bloemfontein. So that is just absolutely amazing. There are more teams from Bloemfontein than
from Joburg.
which is really amazing. So I think we're capping that at 18 teams of 9 per team. I think we have 13 teams in already, 12 or 13 confirmed.
With
so there's not
maybes.
There's not too many spots. So if you want to get a team in there, get that in very fast. We changed the format this year. It's going to be a shootout. So if you win your table, you automatically go into money and you'll start accumulating points for your club. Best dressed team, 45k, 135k for the team award. The team award to the team that accumulates the most points. That's like 3x on your buy-in, so that's pretty cool. And then of course the individual prizes.
Yeah, and also it's just a really, really fun event. I mean, people come dressed up. You guys would have seen the footage from last year of the Bloem teams winning. I think they're aiming to win again.
Absolutely.
From what I've heard. And it's just so much chaos and so much fun.
Absolutely.
It's so much excitement.
And it went down really well in Cape Town as well. Teams came dressed up, looked nice. We had some fun there. Finished a little bit too late, but it's a really, really, really fun event.
Yeah, and then another fun event, something different that we're doing, is the MJPT Mystery Bounty Cup. First time we're doing this. We've done a Mystery Bounty before, but it was a little bit of a different format. So do you want to give us a bit of background on that one?
No, so this is pretty cool. It's a mystery bounty tournament. We've introduced this thing, the MJPT Cup, just to keep our brand strong and alive and let our people know there'll probably be an MJPT Cup now following throughout the year or throughout the series as going forward. It may not necessarily be a mystery bounty every time, but there will be an MJPT Cup event of some sort. This particular one, I think it's got 3 flights with R1 million guarantee. The big envelope is a 300,000 rand guaranteed for the biggest envelope. If it's anything like the one we ran in Cape Town, this event will he'll at least a minimum of 1.5 million in the pool, and we will divide it up probably half into a prize pool and half into mystery bounties. So there'll be a lot more than the 300 envelope to collect.
Yeah. But it's a fun event, something exciting. That's happening on Sunday, Monday as well. Sunday's quite a busy day.
Yeah, always. It's a busy week.
Yeah. And then obviously we've got our little slams.
Just takes care of itself every time. Takes care of itself every single time. 5,000 rand buying, 300,000 starting chips. It's been accelerated a little bit over its evolution just to get through it because it attracts so many players. You know, this event could run for 5 days if we ran it on that original high roller structure. So we've just sort of examined everything that we do on it, and we streamlined it a little bit so it gets through a little bit quicker, but everybody still loves it. People can't wait to come and play on that.
And then you did touch on the high roller there. We've made a little change to the high roller now.
Yeah, high roller 50,000 rand buying as opposed to 40, so we've made that a substantial high roller now. I don't believe it's going to change much in terms of the interest in it. I think the price point is perfect for a high roller if I go and compare it to what's going on around the world. It's around $2,400, $2,500, $2,600 buying for a high roller. That's a perfect size for a high roller. It also will help us differentiate between a high roller and a main event, and of course, and the mega, which is 25k. Yeah. This is a proper high roller, and I expect the numbers to be great and awesome. And the 1.5 million will be crushed. I'm sure we'll double that at least.
And then, of course, the one that everyone wants to win, the 5 million rand guaranteed main event. Yeah, that's the big one.
Pretty exciting. 50-minute levels, 4 flights. 3 of the flights will be 50 minutes, and of course a turbo flight on the Friday night. 5 million guaranteed in that prize pool. You know, we guaranteed 4 million in Cape Town. That got to almost 6 million. I think 5.8 something or 5.9, close to that. The first time we ran this in Pretoria, 6.3 million. Last year we came up just onto the guarantee. We probably came up 100 grand short of the guarantee. But you know, there were a lot of factors regarding that. I think we weren't ready in time for satellites, and there were a couple of things that just got in our way, but we managed to sort those things out. So I think this main event will be absolutely power. We've probably given away 30 or 40 seats in satellites already into this, with two weeks of satellites to go in regular play, plus a full 2 satellites a day in series going on.
We worked out the schedule that we followed in Grand West just worked out so nicely for people. You know, 2 satellites a day. Everyone knows what time. Just come on down, win a seat for something, and it's a great way to get into the tournament. But
and I think you made them free rolls. Did you, Kate?
I did. Well, I don't know if it was me.
I'm trying to make you something else. We made them free rolls, and that's really nice. You know, down in Cape Town, we saw that every single day for satellites, we probably filled up 4, 5, 6 tables every single day. Just the fact it was a free roll gave everybody a feel and an opportunity to come play in these beautiful big poker rooms that we put out there. You know, not just like in the normal casino poker room. If you haven't been to the SunBet Poker Tour, you will see that the poker rooms are beautiful. They really kitted out nicely, and they create just the most magnificent atmosphere for you to play, and you can really feel like you're playing in a big global event around the world, because we are big and we are global and we have grown, and we are very excited about our brand, and this year we're going to the moon and past.
Yeah, lots of exciting things to come. Hopefully we see all of you down at Times Square very, very soon. The series takes place from the 28th of Feb until the 10th of March. There's something for everyone. Come on down, visit our website, mjpt.co.za, for more information. And that is about it for us. We hope to see you there.